Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Okay. Well, we'll wait just a couple minutes here, see if we can get any more in, Gia. Hang tight. All right, well, I'm going to start the warm up. So here we go. Maybe we'll have some people join us. Okay, I'm going to show you Mondays and then Tuesdays. Okay, so here we go for 2 minutes, one on each. 3, 2, 1. Here's the next one. Five seconds. All right. Anybody else join us? Let's see. Oh, Caden. Okay. All right. So I believe this is going to be your last and final assignment. So listen up. Okay, so I'm gonna go and grab it in Google Classroom. Okay, it's called Children Book Evaluation. Okay. I was just trying to look at what we did the last time, and I think it was, yeah, it was the test. Okay. All right, so listen carefully. So, in a nutshell, what you're going to be doing is you will be coming up with 10 ways to evaluate a children's book, and then you're going to choose three toddler books to evaluate, and that's going to be the project. Okay, so that's just in a nutshell. So I need to explain, I'm going to explain what you're going to do today, and then on Friday I'll explain the second part. Okay? All right, so let's talk about this first. Okay. So you are going to do sketch notes on 10 characteristics that makes a good toddler's book. Okay? Just want to make, okay. So watch this video about sketch notes, and you will be able to access it throughout the little part of this, part one. But I want to show you this first little video on what sketch notes are. So let me jump out of presenting to you mode and get back into a mode that you can watch the video with me. Okay, so Gia or Kaden, will you please let me know if you can't hear this? Oh, I wonder if I have to be presenting it. Can you hear it? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so here we go. Okay, so when you're doing sketch notes, it's almost like doodling or sketching. And so, like, the first thing that they're telling you to do is when you do your lettering, make it high, low, make it skinny or fat, small caps, large caps, fancy. So that's just number one. All right, here, I'm going to start it again. Okay. So you guys are going to be taking sketch notes, and you can revert back to this video if you need to figure out how to do that. All right, hold on. I got to get out of this. I think someone else. All right. I'm trying to get out of this. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Oh my God, stop it. Okay, I'm just going to go out and come back in because it's like being a little crazy. Okay, back to this. All right, so we just watched a little video clip on sketch notes. And these are just examples of what other people have done. So the assignment is the last slide, and it says sketch notes. So what you're going to do is you are going to come up with the top 10 characteristics of a good children's book. And you will use the provided resources to create sketch note summaries of the characteristics, which must include characteristics by headings, a brief summary of the characteristics, a hand-drawn illustration, a doodle of each characteristics, and it's got to be colorful and creative. Okay, I think someone's mic's on because I'm getting some feedback. Logan, can you turn your mic off? Maybe I can turn it off for you. Oh, there you go. Thanks. Okay, so down at the bottom, there are 3 links that you are going to use. One of them is going to give you 4 characteristics of a good children's book. You're also going to read an article that's what makes a good children's book. And then you'll read another one that talks about 9 factors that make a good children's book. But out of those 3 articles, you just need to come up with 10. So you may have, right there, you have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and probably you'll have 20 things to choose from, but you get to pick what 10 things that are most important in your mind of characteristics that make a good children's book. Okay. And you're going to do sketch drawings to represent those 10 characteristics. So let me go back. This person, this was their header, and they did some doodles. And we're not saying whether this one's good, bad, or whatnot, but this is just what somebody did. So one thing about a children's book that they chose out of the 3 articles was it needs to be simple. And then they did some sketch drawing. Then there was this one where one of the things that they chose as one of their 10 is colorful. So they, drew out, they did bolded or block lettering here and then colored the word colorful and then gave me characteristics that make up what that represents in a toddler's book. Okay. Somebody else did a sketch drawing and they chose big text. So they wrote it really big and it looks like they put some little asterisks or something around them and then talked about what that meant. And then there's another one here that one of the things that they chose as one of their top 10s is that the story that teaches. So they talked a little bit about that. They have like a little picture here of like I would say it's like a little chalkboard or something where they have their ABCs on it. So it's teaching them something. And then there's another way like this one. One of the things that they chose was interactive. And so they did like some type of a, informative little bit here, but then you used an arrow to connect. So remember the 6 things for sketch drawing is lettering. So make your lettering, use big, small, use block or dashes, 3D, bold, italics. And then the second thing is you want to use some form of bulleting. And then framing. So like in this one I'm showing you right now, they framed out their numbers. So
Miss Eppa, you're not presenting.
Oh, sugars. Eat that. Ah. Okay. As I'm sitting here talking about all these.
Sorry, I was listening. I'm like, yeah, she's supposed to be presenting.
Oh gosh. Okay. So like I said, these ones, three, five, seven, they're all in frames. So, you could do something like that. They're giving little images, which are probably could follow along the lines of their number six with sketch drawing is people. So they have like little sketch drawings of different things that represent their 10 characteristics.
Okay,
Um,
there it is. I was just gonna say, sorry, it's not presenting yet, but it just popped up.
Oh, geez. Okay. And then shadowing is just like maybe drawing a shadow behind so the number really sticks out. I didn't really see any of these that did shadowing. Let me just take a quick backtrack look. Maybe this down here, but that would be kind of stretching it just a little bit. But go back if you need to and watch that video for techniques. But you're basically sketching out your top 10 characteristics of a good children's book. So get a piece of notebook paper, use the back of an assignment that maybe you have that's just got a white backing. Any type of paper or something that you could write on. And then you need to take a picture of it and then send it to me. Okay, so sketching means that you need to be drawing it. And there's these are all different. Doesn't mean that one of these is better than another or right or wrong. What would be wrong is if they didn't have 10 characteristics of a good book. Okay, that would be wrong. But how they sketched it out is how they perceive how they would do it. And so there's not going to be any right or wrong way to sketch it out. I do want you to try to hit those 6 things that they talked about in the video about lettering, bulleting, framing, connecting things, using shadows, and pictures or images, people or images of, like this person did a little bear. I'm not sure exactly what she was trying to tie in. A little owl here. It looks like these are books, a crayon maybe down here. This person did like an image for everything that they did. So like this one we knew was teaching because there's a little chalkboard. This one's a light bulb because of simple ideas. Exactly. You
Sorry,
got it.
I was just gonna say my. Really? All right. What you think about that? Yeah, my presentation screen that okay, it's just really lagging. So I don't know if it's just
Really?
me or if it's everybody, but now I see the chalkboard, but when you were talking, I didn't see it. So anyway,
Oh yeah, that's so funny. Okay, so that's the assignment for today is for you to get your sketch notes going and getting them completed, and that is right here for your sketch notes. And then I'm just gonna put up here because I have the deadline is to obviously it's late for you guys. So I'm gonna give you your own deadline at the top here. So virtual students, whoops, deadline will be Friday, and this Friday is the 21st. Okay, and then Friday I'm gonna add to this assignment. Okay. So we'll push into so Friday you'll get part 2. We'll push into Wednesday with some more work time, and then check in with me on Friday so we can see where you are, and we will be looking at some of these evaluations that we did. So that's kind of our why I'm saying it's going to be probably your last assignment because next Friday is the end of content, and that next week is the exam. And you guys, your exam is going to be on Wednesday, and I believe it is at 10:55 to 12:30. So just kind of keep that in mind for the exam week, which would be June 2nd. So we still have one more week, and then exam week. So anything that I can explain or show to you that, if you have any questions, ask them. Trying to see who's all here. Okay. I have recorded this, so hopefully, if you have questions, you can always replay back the recording. But right now, I need you to start working on your sketch notes. So, if you need some time management and you need to stay in the meat and work on it so you can hold yourself accountable, then do so. If you, would rather work without being on the screen or whatever, that's up to you. But again, time management is the key, and you can't just walk away and then, forget about the assignment because it's due Friday. And it takes a little bit of time. The in-person kids took 2 days to do their sketch work, and that's a 60-minute class each day. So that's 120 minutes that it took them to complete their sketch notes. So it's up to you. All right, and I need to stop presenting now. And I'm going to stop the recording because I don't really